Prefecture, northeastern Japan, on Monday morning. Tremors with an intensity of 5- on the Japanese scale of 0 to 7 were registered in Ishinomaki City at around 7:24 a.m. Jolts with an intensity of 4 to 3 were recorded across many areas of northeastern Japan. Japan's meteorological agency estimates that the earthquake had a magnitude of 6.5 off Miyagi Prefecture. The U.S. Geological Survey says that the depth of the quake was very shallow at about 5 kilometers. Following the quake, the agency issued, that's the Japan Meteorological Agency, it issued a tsunami advisory to coastal areas of Miyagi Prefecture at 7:27 a.m. The agency says tsunami waves up to 50 centimeters are expected in some areas. Now, for those of you just joining us, a magnitude 6.5 earthquake earlier jolted Miyagi Prefecture, northeastern Japan, on Monday morning. Tremors with an intensity of 5- on the Japanese scale of 0 to 7 were registered in Ishinomaki City at around 7:24 a.m. Jolts with an intensity of 4 to 3 were recorded across many areas of northeastern Japan. Now we turn to NHK's domestic services for more information.
An update on the tsunami advisory. At around 24 minutes past 7, there was a quake with an epicenter offshore Miyagi, and 5- on the Japanese intensity scale was registered in Ishinomaki City, Miyagi. A tsunami advisory has been issued for the coastal areas of Miyagi Prefecture. The footage shows footage from the camera in Ishinomaki City, Miyagi Prefecture. And you can see the mouth of a river. And you do not see any changes in the sea levels or the tide levels, at least from this footage. This footage is from Morioka City, Iwate Prefecture. You can see how the camera is shaking. The tremor continued for over 10 seconds. This footage is from Morioka City, Iwate Prefecture. 5- was registered at Ishinomaki City, Miyagi Prefecture, 4 at Morioka and Karamaishi of Iwate, and Sendai and Kisenuma of Miyagi Prefecture, and Sakata City and in Yamagata Prefecture, and Futawamachi, Fukushima Prefecture. Intensity of 3 to 1 was registered in wide area from Hokkaido to Tokai. The meteorological agency says that the epicenter was offshore Miyagi Prefecture. The focus was shallow and the magnitude is estimated at 6.5. After the quake at 27 minutes past 7, the meteorological agency issued a tsunami advisory to coastal areas of Miyagi Prefecture. The tsunami is believed to have already arrived, and the expected height of the tsunami is as much as 50 centimeters. That is the maximum height expected. We go to our reporter in Minami Sanriku town of Miyagi Prefecture. This is the Shizugawa Bay. Towards the left side of the screen is the Pacific Ocean. I am at a evacuation center 2 kilometers from the coast, the Shizugawa Junior High School. The smoke you see has actually been rising from before the earthquake. They are burning waste materials, apparently. We do not see any change in the tide levels or the sea levels, but if you see, you can see some waves breaking in the screen, in the middle of the screen. The tsunami advisory was issued, and the community disaster PA radio was aired, warning people to stay away from the shore. We do see a number of cars running around the coastal roads, but the advisory is still issued and not lifted, so please stay away from the coastal areas. When the jolt hit, the quake hit with a bang and then continued for about 20 to 30 seconds. That was lateral movement, and it was quite strong. That's a report from Minami Sanriku town. The tsunami advisory has been issued, and therefore the Ishinomaki City of Miyazaki Prefecture is calling to the residents in the area to stay away from the coast. Higashi Matsushima City is also calling out to its residents to move to higher ground. They are using community disaster radio and PA to call out to the residents. According to the fire departments in the prefecture, so far as of 7:30, they do not have any reports of damage. And according to TEPCO's Fukushima office, at Fukushima Daiichi nuclear power plant and Fukushima Daini nuclear power plant, they are trying to establish the situation, but so far they have not received any reports of major trouble or difficulty or damage caused by the quake. And no restoration work was underway when the earthquake hit. According to Tohoku Electric Power Company, at the Onagawa nuclear power plant in Miyagi Prefecture, the reactors have all come to a shutdown after the major earthquake on the 11th, and no impact was seen. At Higashidori nuclear power plant in Aomori Prefecture, the reactors had been brought to a shutdown for a refueling outage, and no impact has been observed.
Now the impact on transportation. JR East Japan says that there is no impact of the quake on the operation of Tohoku Joetsu Nagano bullet trains. Tohoku Expressway is currently closed between Kitakami-Kanegasaki Interchange and Hanamaki-Minami Interchange. Akita Expressway is closed between Kitakami Junction and Kitakami-Nishi Interchange junctions for both directions to check the condition of the road. The tsunami alert is out on the coastal area of Miyagi Prefecture.
Right, that was our domestic services reporting on the magnitude 6.5 earthquake which jolted Miyagi Prefecture, northeastern Japan on Monday morning. Now, more than 10,000 people have been confirmed dead from the March 11th quake, and the toll is expected to rise further. Japanese police say so far 10,804 people have been confirmed dead and over 16,200 are missing after the earthquake and tsunami hit northeastern Japan. Police say that the number of dead and missing is likely to rise further as entire families were swept away by the tsunami. Over 193,000 people are living in evacuation facilities around the country. The stressful living conditions and the prolonged time away from home could take its toll on the health of the evacuees, especially the elderly. Meanwhile, the National Police Agency says at least 18,000 houses were completely destroyed and about 140,000 damaged. Hi, and welcome to your weather update. We're taking a look at conditions across Japan, first of all. And this morning, we are looking at those clouds really starting to pull away from the country, and we will be talking about very little precipitation throughout the day and for much of the country. Now, this morning, there's a little bit of cold rain and snow lingering in the northwest side of the country, but even that is going to be short-lived, not lasting much longer than the morning hours. After that, dry weather really throughout much of the country. Instead, it's going to be a little bit too dry. We are going to be seeing some warnings in effect, so you do want to watch out for those wildfires. Cold air, however, will remain in place across much of northern Japan throughout today. So this morning, we're still talking about those low temperatures for northern Japan. Currently, looking at mostly of the temperatures hovering around the freezing mark, 0.07 in Aomori, minus 2.7 in Moriyaka, 1.4 Sendai. So overall, still a pretty cold start to the day. We will, however, slowly see some of these temperatures rising throughout the day. Monday's high is expected at 8 in Aomori, 5 for Morioka. We're even getting up to 11 degrees in Fukushima, so some double digits for a change. That'll be good. And over the next couple of days, things should start to warm up a little bit more. Now, Monday's highs for Miyako, Sendai looking at 9, 11 in Fukushima. That rises more into more double digits for Tuesday, 12 for Miyako, 11 in Sendai, and even getting up to 14 in Fukushima. So some nice warm sunshine too for those of you here. We are, however, going to be still looking at pretty low temperatures throughout the overnight hours, so you do still want to watch out. It is still going to be getting pretty cold. Now, winds throughout Monday will be fairly calm. Much of it is going to be in onshore flow. In the north here, Iwate Prefecture will, however, see that offshore winds coming in from the southwest. They